Renowned college basketball coach John Wooden said, "Sports do not build character, they reveal it." Well, I'm sure our guest today actually agrees with that statement. I'm delighted to be joined by Sandra Martinez. She is the Vice President and Chief of Staff here at LA84 Foundation. LA84 Foundation was actually established after the 1984 Olympics.
Yeah.
So, in essence, what is it?
It's a private foundation that was established with the resources that came from the Olympics. The 1984 Olympics was kind of groundbreaking in that there was so much money that was raised that there was some leftovers, and so that was put into an endowed fund to really support the involvement of youth in Los Angeles to get engaged in sport and play.
I'm old enough to think that 1984 was like a minute and a half ago, but you know, for a foundation, that's a pretty substantive amount of time.
Yeah.
And the starter funds, I'm sure, were pretty profound to begin with, but how do you guys sustain it? Because, you know, you give out some really remarkable grants.
Yeah, well, we have an endowed fund that obviously that we dip into and support on an annual basis. And we've also had the benefit of corporate sponsors and corporate donors, as well as other donors who are really interested in supporting, you know, play and allowing young people to engage in sport.
What has LA84 witnessed that validates all of this focus on sport and play?
Well, there's now a lot of data that is emerging around the important role that sport and play plays in people's lives in terms of their own ability to be successful, because you learn kind of basic skills in a team situation. You learn how to work with others, you learn how to negotiate, you learn how to win, and you learn how to lose, all things that you need to kind of have in life. And so there is data that says if you do this with kids, you will end up having better students, better outcomes, things like that. There's also data that suggests that folks who have been involved in sport make better employees because they've learned kind of regimens and routines, and those are all things that you need in a workplace.